Good morning. It's Monday, April 20th. This is the last day I have off for my COVID time off before I'll be set up to work. You know, still here obviously because we're still in the middle of it, but you know. I got up and the session that I exporting overnight still has about an hour left. So I'm going to let that keep going. But I think I might be able to get things done today. That will be, once uploaded, the final session video that I need for June. And I have 2 bins here. I actually have files already loaded into them. But while it's exporting, things go blank, I guess. Anyways, if I edit both of those and get them exported today, which I don't know how long that'll take. One of them is that video that is me going over using the different flip tiles and everything, so that might be a complex edit. But if I can get all of that done, that'll be me through June on the gaming channel. Halfway through the year, before we're a full third of the way into the year. Also, the same amount of content that in any previous year would be all the way through the year. It seems noteworthy. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try. But for now, I gotta let that finish exporting, so. Might as well make something to eat. And so I made myself some chicken wings. They're just whatever the freezer buffalo chicken wings they're alright. Ate them all the time growing up. So they were a simple thing to be able to have ready to cook. So that'll be lunch, breakfast, I don't know. It's 9:40, I guess it's breakfast. Chicken was fine. And when I finished eating, I walked in here and noticed like I had just a couple minutes left for that video to finish exporting. So I settled in and I edited the Dragon Heist unboxing, which is now exporting. And before setting that to export, I also laid all the footage in for using the maps and tiles video. In doing so, I have an issue, and I don't know why it happens, because it's rare, but it's happened for a few years. I have a few videos every year where with the webcam and mic recording, the audio and video kind of drift out of sync over the length of the video. It's the worst when it happens to one of the session videos. Basically, I just have to go in and cut little bits out. 1 or 2 frames here, 1 or 2 frames there. Usually, like on a review or unboxing, I can just cut out all the footage of me until it's to sync, like right at the end of it. So, you know, it's only the part where it's actually looking at me that I have to worry about, because all the product footage from that camera is fine. And the audio stays fine, which is good, because that's how I sync the 2 cameras. But it had that issue on a couple of the clips. Almost like that day it was just off. Which just adds extra work to the edit. It's already a bit of a complex edit. But I got the footage weighed in, so it's starting as about a 17-minute video before it gets cut down a little. Which isn't too long. You know, it's that'll certainly help with managing it. Yeah. I mean, it's not even 11:30. This video right now is saying could take up to 5 hours to export. 5 hours and 50 minutes, so 6 hours to export. But again, usually doesn't actually take as long as it thinks, so as long as I don't mess with the computer. And that's more like what I was expecting. It's just about done after about an hour and a half. I was like, 6 hours? It ain't gonna be 6 hours for a 16, 17 minute video. Psh, nah. Hour and a half seems more normal for it. So that's about done, and I'll be able to settle in and work on that other video. Alright, and it took maybe an hour-ish, but it's done. I got it set to export. As far as the syncing issue, the worst it had gotten was about 20 frames out of sync, which is less than a second, but I mean, even quarter, maybe eighth of a second off. Your brain is like, why? What's wrong there? Like you know, if if the lip movements don't match the audio, it's like something's wrong. But yeah, so that's set to export now. I'm making good progress. Being productive. Good, because I've had plenty of days where I've not been. I need somewhere I am. It's happening. There they are. They all exported. I got 4 videos uploading to YouTube. 7 minutes is only for the first video. And there are the 4 dates in June that do not have videos on them yet. So that'll be through June. That'll be half a year, full year's worth of videos for any other year because I'm doing the double videos, which was the minimum I was hoping to be able to accomplish the double videos for. Now, of course, I'm going to try and keep it going because if I stopped at that point, I think the current campaign would basically go to like November or December. So I was like, eh. Although I guess if we get into June and we're still locked down like this, I might do that to make sure that I keep a little bit of a buffer. But otherwise, I'd still have a couple more months worth of content afterwards, even if I move it to, you know, 1 a week. But at least the first half of the year, 2 videos a week. Accomplished. Woo woo. Now, those have to upload, and that first one, it's gonna upload pretty quick, but the 2 sessions will take ages to upload, so I'll get the metadata put in as they go. Some things with it you have to wait for them to finish processing at least the standard definition to do, such as like the end tags. Otherwise, I've been working a little more on some minis here. That whole line is done. And most of these are getting close. Yeah, I'm making good progress, which has been a bit of a challenge with this set because there weren't a whole lot of big exciting ones, which is why I've decided after this I'm gonna go with all the bug-like things that I have in this box when I sorted stuff out, because it has a couple big exciting ones in there, and I'm like, that will be fun. And it's done. 6:08. June is done. Half the year is done. It's a number of videos that I made for last year, I guess, probably done. Yay. And I've been working towards this goal. Like, this has been my mental goal for 3 months, probably? Yeah. It was pretty near the beginning of the year where I decided, let's work towards that. Yeah. Well. Okay. Wonderful. Now what? I don't know. I painted this whole little batch of figures to the effect that I am now calling them all done. They're still sitting there because they're drying. But, you know, once they dry, the actual painting is done. They can be put away, and I can start on the next batch, which will be things that are in this box, which is bugs and other things. But there's a few big, fancy-looking ones that I think will encourage me to paint more. So I'm looking forward to it. Otherwise, I definitely need to make sure I get to bed on time. First half of the year is done. And not just for the gaming channel, but the video game channel. I did that like a week ago or something. I got that to that point. So both of the other channels, the two channels I can push ahead on, are halfway through the year. I think it's pretty good. Anyways, going to bed. Work tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Join me as my journey continues. Bye.